So tomorrow, Monday, the DNC kicks off in Chicago, and all eyes are going to be on Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. And it's going to be a big spectacle about how great they are. They're going to come out and they're going to celebrate her rise through the Democratic ranks. It's going to be where she ceremonially accepts the DNC nomination for president. There's going to be speeches. There's also going to be platform talk about what the Democrats want to accomplish in her first term, specifically the first couple of years, should they have a favorable Congress, but how their roadmap for that term. And normally, after conventions, you get a bump in the polls. Now, Donald Trump didn't get a bump in the polls after the RNC, in part because of J.D. Vance being widely unpopular, being a horrible vice presidential pick. And then right after the RNC, Joe Biden stepped aside and decided he wasn't going to seek re-election, and all of that. But now, to counter this narrative coming out of the DNC, Donald Trump has said he's going to go on a touring blitz. He originally said he wasn't going to go anywhere till after the DNC, and now I think he's realized that's not going to work, and he's going to crave that attention. So he's going to be in Michigan, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Nevada. It's in Arizona. They're going to have a press conference at the border with part of his unfinished wall behind him. He's just doing anything he can to get some of that attention back and keep it off of Kamala Harris. And I don't think it's going to work, but I'm expecting his events to be more of the same, more unhinged ramblings, false accusations, a lot of lying, like he's done in other events. But he's trying to upstage the DNC, and no one should be surprised by this. That's who he is. He needs all of the attention, but he's also somebody not running necessarily to be president. He's trying to stay out of prison, but he's also running for the attention the presidency brings him. Not because he wants to do really anything for the American people. He will say or do anything that brings him the attention that he wants. So it's going to be interesting comparing these two candidates over the next week, watching how Vice President Kamala Harris and her nominee for Vice President Tim Walz handle the DNC and act versus the publicity stunts that J.D. Vance and Donald Trump are going to be pulling, to take the attention off of Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. So it's going to be an interesting week. Let's see what happens.